Hey everybody, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 28th of January and we are now in New York session over here, so let's get started. So if we first, let's just talk about Gbp Jpy, which is just in a range from the London session today and didn't made some good moves today so I think it can make a really good move above 154.876 area because we have this clean range to cover up. So if we look at this area over here in the 1 hour, then over here we have much cleaner range, right? But we let's go to the 30 minutes over here. And so what the idea is now, the market is like rejecting this area multiple times over here now, right? So if I have a candle closing above 154.876, then I think that can be a really good area for buying Gbp Jpy, because first target will be over here. It will be reaching this target, like, which is around 13-14 pips away, which is I think a decent amount of target, and with volume obviously. So this is just a minor resistance level over here, and with volume market can really break this wick over here and push the price all the way up to this level. So the overall range is about 14 to 20 pips, I can say, because I think we can take this as a good clean area over here. Also, let's just remove all the things from the chart and let's just reanalyze everything over here. Okay, so if we talk about the weekly, let's just start from the weekly. So if we talk about weekly over here, then this was the price over here from which the market went up again inside that range, and by going up to this level over here, market rejected this area, respected this area, and came back all the way down. But when the market again gone on this area, touched this area over here, it rejected that area and created a huge rejection wick over here in the weekly candle. Weekly candle is still running, and today is Thursday and tomorrow is Friday, so I think it has potential to move all the way up from here. If not all the way up, then yes, a little bit there will be a little bit of bullish momentum over here, because market is unable to stabilizing its price below 153.396 area. So let's have a look in the daily over here. Perfect. So now we have a support in Gbp Jpy at this point, and again market went up, so this could be just a retracement, right? And the market can start to fall down from here. But what happened is yesterday's daily candle created a huge rejection wick to the downside and closed like a weak bearish candle. And now the today's candle, when today candle broke the high of the previous one and respected the low, there was a second support formed over here, and the market is going up from that support only, right? So now the question is, just hold on everybody. All right, so now the question is how far the market can go, right? So now we need to look for a proper resistance area, right? And the proper resistance area, I can say that area can be this area, you can say, right? Or this area over here, but I'll take this area as that area. So if we calculate the range now, the range becomes like 80 pips in the daily, and now the daily candle can go all the way up to tap this area and might reject that area after that, but we don't have to worry about that because we just need 10 pips out of that. So we need to work on our 10 pips. So now we have market structure over here, right? The market was moving down, now it's creating supports, right? That means if the market is creating higher highs and higher lows, that clearly means that the market is in a bullish momentum over here right now. And also, so now the weekly time frame is bullish, the daily time frame is bullish. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. Alright, So the 4-hour time frame was having a resistance over here. The market went up, broke above this resistance. Now the previous 4-hour candle came all the way down, but it rejected that area, like huge rejection wick was there. So and it closed above that area, which clearly means that it's stabilizing its price above this resistance area. Now it's becoming the support. So now the current 4-hour candle went down, tested that same support area now, and it's reversing back from here. So the thing is, now how far it can really go? According to me, it can go up to this level over here, and I'm gonna mark that area. So this will become our rejection zone. In the 4-hour, we are gonna have a look at the 30 minutes about this, like which area we are going to reject, right? So let's have a look over here. Just hold on, everyone. Okay, so yes, so this is the highest possible area the market can go for now. So once the market breaks above this area, it can easily go all the way up, right? So what I want is, there are two things which can happen. Number one is that we have a candle closing above 154.874 area, and we can take this area as our first target, and then we can take this area over here as our second target. So but I'm gonna see how can I grab this opportunity over here, because right now there's nothing. We need a candle to close above 154.874 to execute buys, right? So let's just go back to the 4-hour. Okay, so now 4-hour also looks bullish, right? And let's just go to the 1-hour now. So we have, okay, again let me just go back to 4-hour. So now we have clean candles coming down from this level, right? So if we have a break above 154.957, then clearly it will be going up. First target will be this one, and the second target will be this area over here. So the range will become, it's about 25 pips and it's about 51 pips. Nice. And also this is a POI over here, so market can clearly tap in this POI. I'm gonna just mark this POI. This is the POI over here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the 1-hour now. Let me just remove this for a while. So if we look at the 1-hour time frame over here, then the market has rejected this area multiple times. Okay, multiple times, and now the current 1-hour candle is about to close in 3 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a line over here and draw this resistance area right now. Okay, so perfect. So if you look at the left, we have clean area. The 1 hour candle is about to close above this area, right? So we need to switch to the lower time frames. So this is the 45 minutes. So in 45 minutes, we clearly are having some problems in at 154.875 area. So I'm gonna shift the resistance area to that one. And if you look at the left, we have this clean range over here. 30 minutes. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna wait for 2-minute candle. Oh, sorry, for 30-minute candle to close first. Or I'm gonna look at the 1 hour. 1 hour over here. Let's see how this 1 hour candle and where this 1 hour candle will be closing. Let's see. So now I'm gonna talk about GBP USD, and after that I'm gonna talk about gold. So let me just remove everything from here. So if somebody will ask me that where GBP will be going, then clearly the answer is it's going down, because GBP USD is in a very bearish trend right now, and also it created a low, took the support, took the resistance area from this POI, and it's coming down from that area, right? So now where it can really head towards to, right? So I think it will be going down to test its low again, because now the market has crossed below this area of support, or this area of support you can say. So I'm gonna go to the daily over here and look at the daily time frame. So now the daily time frame looks like, now two things can happen in the daily. Number one is that this candle, when this candle broke these lows over here, now what can happen is today this can be just a retracement candle, right? Just can be a retracement candle, and it will be closing like this only maybe, and the tomorrow's candle will be going up to create a higher wick and breaking this low to continue moving down. That can happen according to me, right? But I'm not sure about that, because another thing can happen is that this candle can flip down, break the low, and continue moving down. So these two things can happen. So now the weekly is bearish. Now the daily is also bearish. We don't know that this candle will be a retracement candle or a continuation candle. So for that we need to wait for the market to enter inside a better range for us to take the trade, right? So I'm gonna just take this area and mark this area over here. So this is the daily and daily support and daily target areas. So if we go to the 4 hour, then 4 hour has already made a retracement. And just wait, I'm gonna just look at this 1 hour candle to close over here. So this candle is closing above all these candles to the left. Oh, yeah. So this candle just closed over here, but the thing is, I think this candle just closed with no wick. Let me just check. Yeah, actually with a very little wick. Let's have a look at this in the 30 minutes and the 15 minutes. I think I'm gonna stick with the 15 minutes only. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. So I need some confirmations, right? Because in the 1 hour the market really looks good, but obviously the 1 hour time frame is a bigger time frame, so we can have some retracements, and that retracement can be a 15-minute candle or something like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop to the 15 minutes. I'm gonna wait for a candle to close above 154.875 area, right? So I'm gonna wait for that, and if I get a good opportunity over here, then only I'm gonna take a buy trade. Otherwise I'm just gonna wait, because if I look at this wick over here, and if I wait for the market to break above this wick, then also the stops will be becoming so big, so I cannot take an impulse trade over here, because the market rejecting this area, like like it's a good rejection area, I can say, and the market has two times rejected this area and went all the way down from here, right? So I don't want to get trapped into that shit, so that's why I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for the best timing to enter. So yeah. So yes, we were analyzing GBP USD. So GBP USD, the 4-hour has created a resistance over here, and this is a support over here. So clearly this is just a consolidation. So we need a 4-hour candle to break below these wicks, or this wick over here, maybe this wick over here, so that it can clearly push down. And where it will be heading towards to, it will be heading towards to this area first, and after breaking down this area, it will be heading towards to this area. So I'm just gonna wait for a sell signal in GBP USD. So now the things will be getting more clear. So if we talk about the 1 hour in GBP USD, then we can shift these levels like this. And so by shifting these levels, this becomes our range, and it really connects with the 4-hour range as well, right? So if we look over here, then we are having 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, around 12 13 candles which tried to maintain their price below 1.33720, but they all failed to do so, right? So what does this mean? This means that this area is really heavy rejection area, or heavy support area, you can say. All right, so if we have a candle closing below this area, that means that that has done something different from all the previous candles, right? And that candle has more selling potential than all these previous candles, because that will be the only candle which can really sustain its price below 1.33720. So we need to look at the 30 minutes now, or 45 minutes, let's say. So now we have this 45 minutes. Let me just go to 30 minutes. So if we look at the 30 minutes, then I'm gonna shift this area over here. Yes. So now I'm gonna wait for a candle to close below 1.33662. Sorry. So I'm gonna mark these areas over here, because we know that 4-hour candle will be reversing back or doing something like that, because weekly, daily, 4-hour, all the time frames are really bearish. So there is no point of taking buys in this area, right? Because I was planning to take a buy above this wick over here, but the thing is, I really have a doubt in bullish scenario of GBP USD. Yeah, I really doubt that it will be going up. So I'm just gonna wait. I think buys above this area can be like a good buy area, but the problem is we have this problem over here. So I think better buys will be above this area. Yeah, the range is 16 pips. So I'm gonna buy above. I'm not gonna trade in this range, because we have problems over here in this area as well. So market can possibly go up, reject this area, and go all the way down from there. So there is no range over here, right? So I'm gonna buy above this area over here, and I'm gonna sell below this area. So now let's just talk about gold. Hey Nishchal, how are you? So yeah, so let's just talk about gold over here, and also everybody, I have uh, left trading EuroCAD, so I'm not gonna trade EuroCAD from now. So let's just look at gold over here. So this is the weekly candle of gold, and it came all the way down from this level, and gold is just looking like garbage in the higher time frames. But yes, there's a strong level of support down over here, and it can go down to test these wicks over here. So first of all, it might go down to test this area over here, right? So now the weekly is bearish for me, and if you look at the daily over here, now the daily, if you talk about daily over here, then the daily candle has already broke this low, so this can be just a inside candle retracement, and it can come down again, right? If that will be the case, then it will be heading towards to this area over here. So I think gold will be coming down to 1770.162 in the daily. So let's just go to the 4-hour over here, and let's see what the 4-hour looks like. So market was moving down, created a resistance, it went down from that level, broke the support over here, right? And now the previous 4-hour candle closed below this area. The current 4-hour candle broke the low of the previous one. It continued moving down. If we look at the left, what do we have? Let's have a look. So if we look at the left over here, then there's a support level over here, and the market is exactly at that support level. And now the thing can happen over here is that the market can possibly reject this area and close above this area and start to move up from here. But we have already looked at daily and weekly. Those two time frames are totally bearish. So I think this candle can go down again. So if this candle will be going down again, so we need to find out a proper range in which we can actually execute this kind of a setup, right? Otherwise we need to look for buys, and I think that the buy trade will be will be coming on the next 4-hour candle only. I'm not sure about that, so let's see. So if, because the thing is, the only problem over here is it's not inside, it's not in the middle of some range, right? So that we will be able to know that where the market will be going towards to and what will be the target. Right now the market is at the support level, and by looking at the left, there are multiple rejections in this area only, right? So from here the market can move up, from here the market can move down. So we need to wait for some confirmations, and that confirmation will be a 4-hour candle closing confirmation. So I think after the closing of this 4-hour, picture will be getting clear, like where the next 4-hour candle will be moving towards. So if we'll now look at the 1-hour time frame, let's have a look at the left first. So we have this area of support in the 1-hour, right? And yeah, let's have a look over here. So so now the market is trying to reverse back from here. Let's have a look on the 30 minutes, because we really need some good kind of a setup to trade, right? So that's why. So this, it created a new low. It's now going up. Now we need something like this over here, because we need a second support to be formed to be sure that yes, it's gonna go up. And once that happens, we are having clean ranges over here, so we can try taking trades in that area. But before that, uh, that was all about bullish trade, and now let's just talk about bearish idea as well. So for a bearish idea, I need a resistance to be formed over here so that I can take a sell trade. So right now there's no buys, there's no sells, because I'm gonna just wait for better confirmation. So if you look at the 15 minutes over here, 15 minutes also hasn't made any kind of support, second support over here. So I'm not gonna go to the 5 minutes to check whether that support has been formed or not, because I really don't trust the 5 minutes. I just use the 5 minutes to manage the risk sometimes. So if this 15-minute candle closes bearish and the next 15-minute candle break the high, I think market can go up to like 15-14 pips first, and then this area will be reached, 28 pips. But for that I really need a second support to be found. So I'm just gonna wait for the current 15-minute candle to close. So now everything is clear over here. Also, if we look at the sell idea, then I might try taking sells in this range. I need to look for this area. So this is a support. I need a candle closing below this support. Then we have this clean range. This will be first target, this will be the final target. But right now there's nothing, so it's all useless right now, because I think there will be a second support formation over here. If this candle closes bearish, so we need to wait for 12 more minutes over here for gold. Gbp USD, there's nothing right now, and let me just now label the ideas. Yeah, we have clean range. Yeah, so now I'm having a proper plan for GU and for gold as well, and for Gbp Jpy as well. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute to close above that area. Let's see how things will be printing over here. Let's have a look at the news as well now. So for me, there will be buys above this area. And buys above this area will be good. Yeah, now, yes, I really think the market's gonna go up. Let me just remove all these areas from the left. So market came down, went up, broke these highs, created a support down over here, went up again, tested the high, created new high, retested that high, and now it can really move up from here. Yes, bullish, it's bullish. Okay, so let's just also talk about the bearish scenario of GBP as well. For that I need to look for the 4 hour. I think for that I need this 4 hour candle to close below this area, 154.638. Yeah, this area, because we have this clean candle over here, that's correct. And I'm gonna look at the 15 minutes. So I think if I have a candle closing below this area, then yeah, there can be a sell. Yes, below this area there can be good sells. But I think market will be, the chances of going up are really high. So I think buy can be a good option. Still got 7 minutes left. Let's have a look. Oh, GU is also coming down. Nice. Gold moving up, but this candle is not showing that much of volume. Yeah, GU is getting ready to move down. That's good. Gbp Jpy is confusing. Because the 4 hour candle can really trap us inside a bad trade. So need to wait for a best entry possible in GU. Sorry, GJ. Range is not there. The problem is the ranges are really not very clear. So if I miss this kind of opportunity over here, then I don't know whether we are gonna get another opportunity today or not. If not, then it's also fine, because it's not necessary to trade every day. So let's just play some music. So in 3 minutes, sorry. So in 3 minutes, candles will be closing, and 15-minute candles will be closing like this. I don't like the way it will be closing over here, and also 30-minute will be closing too. So if the next candle wakes up, break the low, I think that will be a forced trade. Yeah, because I think better sells will be below this area or below this area. Yeah, I'll see. And in GBP USD, nothing, absolutely nothing. No news, is only okay, PMI, no personal income. Okay. There are newses today. One minute to go. Sorry. Okay, so the candles has closed over here. Let's look at the candles, how they close and everything. So this candle just closed below these bodies, and if this candle break this low, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait over here, because even though if I take the impulse trade over down over here, there's no point of taking this impulse trade. And the stop loss will be really big. So this can just close like this. I can try taking trade when this can be breaking this low over here, but the problem is there are so many candles over here which went down, but they failed to maintain their price at that point. Also I know that GBP is currently at a strong area of support, you can say, or resistance, you can say, and from here it can possibly move up. So I cannot take a trade without a candle closing confirmation. So I think yes, I'm having my answer over here, so I'm gonna wait. Even if in waiting I miss out this trade, but that's absolutely fine for me, no problem. GU closed over here. This candle can break the low and continue moving down. Yes, that's correct, but the range is not there, so no trades. Oh, gold just went up. No retracements. Anyways, Okay, so this was the area. What do we say? This was the pattern going on in Gbp Jpy in the 4 hour from so long, and finally it broke over here, went all the way down. Let me just remove these lines also. So it broke below this area and it went all the way down, followed the rule, and now it went up again. And this candle over here, this particular candle, closed above this trend line over here, and also the previous 4 hour candle also closed above that trend line, right? That also means let me just adjust this line over here. Actually, let's just delete this and redraw this one. Yeah, now this makes sense. And this one as well, I think. Yeah, now it looks good. Okay, so it hasn't broke above yet. That's why maybe it's rejecting this area. Now the things have just changed, but by just adjusting the trend lines, right? So now what can happen is now we need to find out from where it's coming and from where it can go, right? So if the market will be going above this wick, then where the area and what will be the target, right? We need to find that out. I think I just find that area. So this will be the area, I think. Yeah, so this will be the area GBP will be heading towards to if it starts to move up from this one. And if it starts to go down from this one, then it will be going down to this one over here. Yeah, so we have our target for upside, and we have our target for downside as well. So I think it's just that we can wait now. We have to just wait. Yeah, I'm not trading EuroCAD. Also, we have marked GBP USD also, so this is the area below which market can push down, and also there's a pattern going on. Yeah, so I think it will be, once it breaks this low, it will be heading towards this area over here, and from here it can go all the way down. That makes sense. GBP daily, GBP. This is 1-4. We again need a 4 hour. This is also 4 hour over here. 130. This should be daily. Yeah. Now we need goal over here. 4 daily, 4 hour, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30. Daily. Oops, I just made a mistake, I think. Yeah, now looks perfect. So the 4 hour candle is having around 1 hour and 20 minutes left to close. Okay. Daily can reverse back. If that happens, and I think that will happen. This candle can... yeah. Now it looks perfect. So I think below 1.33712, let's have a look at that area. 712 is over here. So below this area, good sales will be coming up. Okay, so this candle is also about to close in 4 minutes. Let's see how this 15-minute candle will be closing in GU. Oh, look here. So 15-minute candle is now coming down and it's about to close in 4 minutes over here as well in Gbp Jpy. Yeah, Gbp is... yeah, I really think Gbp will be moving down from here. Two minutes left for the green candle to close. If this candle closes bullish, then that will be really a good thing. That if the next candle will break the low, because that will create a resistance over here in this area, and that will really take the market all the way down to this level. Okay, let's have a look at the 30 minutes over here. 30 minutes looks good, and it looks like once this 30-minute candle break this low, it will be moving all the way down to this level. So finally, gold is rejecting this area. Oh, so the candle has just closed bullish over here. Nice. So this candle should go up again, create some liquidity from this higher area, and then break the lows to continue moving down in this area. But the range is 12 pips, plus we have issues over here in this area as well, so I'm not gonna trick this trade. I'm just gonna wait. Otherwise I will wait for a second resistance to be formed, then I'm gonna take a trade. Sorry. And in gold, candle closed with, I think, I don't like the way the candle just closed, so I'm gonna wait for the 30-minute candle to close first, because the previous candle closed bullish. So now I'm gonna wait for 30-minute to close. Oh, look over here. This candle closed below this area, and this candle over here I think broke the low in the first few seconds, and it's going down. It just broke this low as well. Nice. I think once this candle break this low over here, it will be going all the way down to this level. Let's have a look at the 4-hour. This is daily, this is 4-hour. I think this candle can come down to fill the wick of the previous one, maybe. Yeah. So yes, I'm gonna take a sell trade once this candle break this low. Because the problem is this area over here. This is a very, very heavy rejection area, 156.630. It's really a heavy rejection area. From here the market can really go up and create this thing as a fake out, because it's the 4-hour thing over here. So that's why I'm waiting for the candle to break below this one, because once that happens, this is the wick of the previous 4-hour, and the market will be filling this whole wick over here. Let's have a look. Yeah. Get ready, everybody. The market is coming down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take an impulse trade over here, and I'm gonna keep my stops above the current candle's high, so that will be around 9.5 pips of stop loss. So 5-minute candle also closed, and now that's a good thing, that if the 5-minute candle flips back down and break this low, we have this clean range to cover up. I think if this candle also break this low as well, I can take a trade. Yeah. Yeah, now things make sense. If this candle reverses back and break this low of the previous candle, I'm gonna take a sell trade, because we have this clean range to cover up. Oh, look here, gold. Look here, how the 5-minute candle just moving up. I like the way it's just moving up in one direction. Not nice. It's about to break the high of the previous one. Let's have a look on this at 30 minutes. Not on 30 minutes, 15 minutes. See why it was really important for the candle to break this low over here. If I would have just took the sell over here, it went down in 4.9, 4.86 pips, and it reversed back from that level. It's really important for proper confirmations. So now if this candle break the low, it will be moving down with volume, I think, because in 7 minutes there will be NY open, and I think that will push the market down. Once it breaks this low, then only. Let's see now. GBP USD will be heading towards this area or not. No range. So in 5 minutes, candle will be closing over here. Let's have a look at 30 minutes. So if this 30-minute candle break its own low, can we take a sell? I don't know. If this 15-minute candle break its own low, 4 minutes left for the current candle to close. Can we expect this candle to move all the way down? I really don't think so. Because 1 hour closing will be also there, so yeah. I think this will be a fake out over here in 15 minutes. Yeah. So this candle closed below this area over here, and the next candle broke the low in the first few seconds, so there was no point of taking the trade. Also, we had our 4-hour area as well of rejection, so that was a quite heavy area for the market to go beyond. So it rejected and respected that area as well, so which is resulting in a fake out move at this point. So which clearly states that the current 4-hour candle can possibly flip up and move up to this level from this particular point actually. So I think let's have a look at the 30 minutes as well. 30 minutes, yeah, there's no range, otherwise I would have just took this opportunity over here. Once this candle closes bullish, I would have just took a buy, and but the range is really just not there. Yeah, it's about 12.8. And also, this is announcement for everyone that if you are copying my gold trades from today, because I usually don't trade gold, then make sure that you use small lots. I personally am using 0.01 lots only because I don't trade gold, so I'll be practicing with 0.01 lots. So let's see what we will be getting after this. So yeah, gold is bearish. 30 minutes will be closing, and if the next 30 minute creates a higher wick, break the low with volume, it can push down to fill the wicks clearly. That means it's a strong level. Yeah. Okay, so the candles are closed over here. So now if this 5-minute candle break this low over here, I'm gonna take a sell trade. GBP USD nothing. Gbp Jpy right now nothing. Because now this is a retracement candle, and if there is if there is momentum in the market, then it will be moving all the way down. Took a sell trade over here. This trade is based on 5 minutes only, guys. Keeping my stops at 10 pips. This will be 10 pips over here, and this is my stops at 10 pips. So let's see. Because the current 5-minute candle created a higher wick, grabbed liquidity from this area, it's broke the low, created a resistance, momentum is good in the market, so it can move all the way down easily. But if it starts to reject the lower prices, then obviously I'm gonna manage the risk. Closed half over here. Oh, look at the rejection. So closed half over here around in 5 pips. Oh, stopped out. But that was just a 0.01 lot. I'm just gonna show you. Look. This trade was took over here, and this was just a 0.01 lot. Because when you practice some new currencies, just make sure that you use very small lots to be very safe. Look over here, GBP USD, oh sorry, GBP Jpy is moving up, nice. Gold. So now over here what happened is 30-minute candle just wigged up, went down, broke the low of the previous candle, but it failed to maintain its price below that area. So now I don't know, 40 seconds remaining for the grand candle to close. So let's see how this candle will be closing, and let's calculate the range as well. So this is around 12 pips range only, so I'm gonna wait for the market to come down below this area. Now I'm not gonna trade this one. Nice, this could be really a nice trade in Gbp Jpy. So clearly the market has flipped up. That means it confirms that the market will be going up from here. Gbp Jpy will be going up from here, definitely. Oh, look here. So I'm not gonna trade in this range anymore because small candles, ranges, problems. So I'm gonna stay out of this now. Made first attempt over here in gold, failed. Now I'm gonna trade the second attempt in gold below this area. Yeah, it will be definitely going up to this level. Definitely. look here, gold is moving all the way up, meaning it's creating a support over here. GBP is rejecting the higher prices. Let's see how this will be closing. Gold is not stopping. So this was a fake out, and from here gold went up. Oh, direct 12 pips. It just went straight up in 12 pips. But we need to wait for some confirmations. Okay, this candle just broke the high. This high over here. Alright, so Gbp Jpy just went up and broke this area over GBPUSD broke this area over here. Now it can potentially move up from this area. But the thing is, I'm not taking this trade because there are a few problems in this area as well, so I'm just staying out of it. So I'm gonna buy above this area only. Because oh, okay, so the 30-minute candle over here went up with no wick on the bottom, and it just broke this high over here. That's a good thing, but the problem is it really just broke the high in the first few minutes. So yeah, oh, it's moving up with volume, 6.8 pips. GBP Jpy is also moving up, nice. So only half an hour left for the 4-hour candle to close. Yeah, I really need to be very careful because sorry, it's a rejection zone over here, so GBPUSD bullish momentum, which is not expected. So from this area, if the market goes up from this area, then I think this will be the area it will be heading towards to. Yeah. So right now it's leaving this area behind. That means it will be going all the way to the top. That means the chances of going up over here are really high. Sorry. Let's see what happens. Oh, it almost touched 10 pips. Let's see if we have this candle closing above this area or not. So the news has came in and USD is weak. Sorry. So let's see how this how this 15-minute candle will be closing. So if we have a closing of this 15-minute candle above this area, then the next candle will be breaking the high and going all the way up to this area. And also that will we have clean range to the left, so I think it can easily go up to this level over here. And yeah, the 4-hour candle is also breaking the high of the previous 4-hour candle. That means bullish pressure is about to come in the market. But for that, we need to wait for this candle to close first. So this candle might just go all the way up to this level. That can also be the case, but there's nothing else we can do right now. We just have to wait for this candle to close. This could be the only thing we could have done, but I didn't took this trade over here as well, so it could be a really nice trade. Look at Gbp Jpy over here, just doing nothing right now, and the gold is going up, going down, just doing random moves. I think below this area there can be good sells. Need to wait for 6 more minutes at this point. Okay, so we have 15-minute candle closing above this area in GBP USD, but the problem is we cannot take the trade over here. So the range is about 13 pips only. Range is not there. 15-minute candle closes like this. Let's see how this 5-minute candle prints. Based on this, maybe I'm gonna enter a trade in GBP USD, but right now nothing. So this candle is about to close over here. So let's see if this candle closes above this area or closes below this area, because if it closes below this area, then we might see some sort of fake out in the 15 minutes. So it has to reject this area. And the range has just reduced. So this candle just closed below this area, so this becomes the fake out. So the market went up straight like 29 pips. Nice. Really nice. Okay, gold trying to move down, move or make to the downside. It will be heading towards this area. Let's see how this candle will be closing. Okay, so guys, sorry. If the current 15-minute candle closes above 1.34148 area and the next candle wicks down and break this high over here, at that point I'm gonna take a buy trade. So yeah, over here this will be my buy area. The range is not very much, but yes, this range will be achievable, because the thing is after 4 minutes we are having we are having this 4 candle closing, and if we zoom it into it, then this 4 candle might be closing above these bodies over here. The next candle 4 candle might just go down, create a lower wick, break the high to continue moving up. So first of all, it will be going up to this high over here. That means that the wick's gonna get filled, and which also means that this range will be get filled. Okay, and once it breaks this high or this high over here, it will be going more up. So yeah, so I'm gonna wait for 2 more minutes over here. It just broke its own high. That's not good. Gbp Jpy also moving up. Oh, look here. It just broke this high, created another fake out, and moved all the way up. But the problem is, the next candle will be a new 4 candle printing. So that can really make some difficulties over here. Okay, 50 seconds remaining at this point. Oh, look here, this is beautiful. The 4 candle is closing above these bodies over here. That means the next destination can be this area, 26 pips away. But how can we catch that area? Above this area there's no range. No range. No range. There's no range in GU. Yeah, there's only a range above this level over here. Oh, 15-minute candle closed with no wick. That's bad. Really bad. So this candle just closed above this area, and the problem is this wick. Okay, let's have a look at the 4 hours. So in Gbp Jpy, the 4-hour candle printed bullish, but it closed, I think, with a very small wick, or you can say no wick. So this 4-hour candle can possibly, flip down, or might create a nice lower wick, and then it will reverse back to go up. If we look at the GU 4-hour, then yes, the GU 4-hour candle closed with no wick, absolutely no wick. That means we need a good wick to be formed in the current 4-hour candle to execute buys in GU. Oh. Let's have a look at the gold. Gold is doing nothing right now. I think if I'll take a buy, then above this wick, stops will be, yeah, it will be a really big stops. I think it will retrace back a little bit and then it can continue to move up from here. Okay, so 30 seconds remaining for the current candle to close, and let's hope that this candle will be closing above 154.875. Yeah, it's going up. 20 seconds remaining. So if this candle closes above this area and the next candle wicks down and break the high, I'm gonna take a buy trade. This could be this can be a really nice trade. And now it's pushing up. Perfect. Okay, everybody, get ready. If there is any news? No, there's no news. So once this candle breaks above this price over here, I'm gonna take a buy trade. This will be a good price. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the 4 hour. 4 looks good. Okay, just took a buy trade over here. Keeping stops at low of the 15-minute candle. What the fuck? So running in 2.553 pips right now. Yeah, it should be moving up over here, and once it breaks this high, it should be continue moving up from this level. Yeah, running in 4 pips right now, and it should be going to this level. Easy. So 10 pips will be over here. I'm gonna book profits at 10 pips, and I'm gonna leave a small runner running if it goes to that level. So it crossed above 5 pips, so now if it comes back to entry level, I'm gonna close half to manage the risk. So running in 5.6 pips over here. It's about to break the high actually. 4 are also breaking the highs over here, and the good thing is that we have this clean range over here. So 4-hour candle will be moving up to this level, but obviously we might have some issues over here. So the candle can come down to break even from this level. So we need volume at this point, which will take the market all the way up to tap 10 pips. So let's see if it continues to move up. 154.892. 892 is over here. Yeah. Gold just went all the way down. Gold is not stopping. Nice. So I think gold will go down and GBP will be moving up. It's just a matter of some volume over here. This is a very, very strong area. It really needs to maintain its price above this level. Come on, man. coming back to break even. No volume. Five-minute candle closed over here. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's coming down. Closed half over here. So let's see if it continues to move up. It goes up, it's coming there, it's rejecting this area. I don't like the way it's moving right now, because there should be volume coming in and which should be taking the price all the way up, but nothing is happening as such right now. So need to manage the risk, I think. Closed another half over here because it's reversing back now. Seven minutes left for 30-minute candle to close, and I really think it can really reverse back from here. 5-minute candle is moving down. Forex candle is having trouble over here to maintain its price above, but the daily is breaking the highs, and I think daily can have some potential to move up from this level. So indirectly that means Forex should be moving up as well. Yeah. Five-minute candle is about to close in 40 seconds. 5-minute candle closed over here. So I think if it now it's time for GJ to move up. So now if it break its own high, I think that point I'm gonna re-enter my position. So it went up in 6 pips again and reversed back. So now again, if it hits my break even, then I'm gonna again close. Actually, I'm gonna close everything at that point, because I'm not expecting the price to now reverse back. So at break even, I'm gonna close everything. Because 2 minutes left, and yeah, I closed everything over here. Yes, I think this was a good decision, because I wasn't expecting this thing to happen, because I was expecting the market to move up without retracing back, but it just totally went opposite. So I had to close everything over here at break even. Let me just check how much I lost. Yeah, I lost only 1 pip in this trade. Just 1 pip. Now let's plan our trade over here. Let's have a look at the left. Oh, look here. It's going up. One hour is having so we have our target area over here in the 15 minutes, right? So which also means that let me just draw a zone over here. So this is the zone we have to the left, and So this candle, I think, yeah, this candle was breaking the high in the first few seconds. I'm not taking this buy. Now I'm just gonna wait. So now two things can happen. Number one is that this candle can close bearish, and it will be, marked as retracement. And the second thing is that it can go down deep to this level over here, somewhere around this level, and it will flip back up from this level and break its own high to move up. So let's see how can I catch this trade, because right now I'm just not looking on this trade right now, because the thing is the range is not there. It's just 4.5 pips, because we have this area of resistance, strong resistance over here, so market can possibly reject this area and reverse back from that area. So I'm just gonna wait. But one thing I'm sure of is the 4-hour will be moving up from here. The 4-hour will be moving up. So I hope that it will give me some good opportunity to take a buy trade, because right now it's just doing nothing. Yeah, 4-hour should be moving up. Gbp USD 4-hour should be moving up as well. Oh, look here. Retracement. Damn. Look at this move. It's a huge, huge rejection to the downside. I wish this candle will be if this candle closes with a huge wick rejection and with a small bearish body, and the next candle breaking this high, that point I'm gonna take a buy trade. And plus, this is the start of NYSE, so NYSE volume will be coming in, and now the market's gonna move. Oh, look here, look here. It's dropping. So 5-minute candles are having clean ranges over here. If this 5-minute candle closes below this area, then the next 5-minute candle can break the low and continue moving down. This range is really good to trade. GBP, yeah, it's rejecting. The thing is, price action is really difficult at this point. There will be an impulsive move coming, which will be a volumetric move to the upside in GBP, but we need to really find out when that move will be coming in. Yeah, 15 pips. GBP should be going up. So it came directly all the way down. So that was a really nice decision to close everything at break even or in 1 pip loss. Really nice.